Hi, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. I hope you can join me today for some fun junk journaling. Welcome to the channel or welcome back. So in today's video, I have a lot of collage, some art doodling and creative lettering, and some fun with napkins. So I hope you can come along today, and I would love to know about your junk journaling and what you are enjoying as well. I decided that I was going to look at these beautiful summer colors and play with some napkins in my current junk journal. This is my paper bag junk journal. Oh my goodness. Very chunky. I decided to do a little scene, like a woodland scene. Going for some trees there, friends. Still working on the cover. And I've also been using lately a lot of book text. I don't know about you, but I love children's books. And look, I have all of these citrus, bright colors. I found a page in a children's book, and I've been working those into the journal as well. Before I get too far into the actual journal and craft along with me today, I do want to let you know that I have a 4-page zine. This is some of my index card art, and it's linked below in my Ko-fi app. It is free if you want to download and print that and play with it. I've been using it a lot lately as a journal insert. I like to glue the interior pages together, and it makes a really sweet 4-pager that you could use, by itself or put in your journal. Just quickly, this is the kind of zine that I'm most familiar with, and maybe you are too. And this is, I think it's called the digest size. And I started out thinking I wanted to play with that, and you give it a squish. Yep. But in the end, I thought, you know what, I want something a little bit larger, and that's how I landed on the 4-page zine. So anyways, it is linked below if you're interested, and I hope you enjoy it. These are the May pages. I decided in this paper bag journal to really go for it with a lot of the bright summer colors. Living in New England, we are very hot and toasty right now. Temperatures are actually going to soar this week. We are going to have a heat wave like many places, so I hope you stay cool. And these paper flowers are something that I really got into in the last week and a half or so. Used a Posca pen to make some leaves. So I think if you've been around the channel or seen the last couple of videos, these pages I've shown. But it's been really fun using these. I'm a bright color gal anyway, but these bright colors and playing with the 4-page zine. I also love to document memories and just jot a few notes across the week what's happening. There's another one. Yeah, and the napkins work just like tissue paper, very thin. This is another zine that's more like found poetry. And this is really chunking up, friends. It is a no-sew journal. Love Faith Ringgold as a children's illustrator. She recently passed this spring. And now these are the June pages, which I don't think I've shown. I use Cat Hands printables, the little birds, and the butterfly tag there. And then I doodled the lettering for June and cut them out. Also been enjoying a wonderful cup of French vanilla coffee. And playing around with an envelope there. More flowers, a little bit of art doodling with a white gel pen. I love a whimsical and playful look in a journal. Those graph index cards, a little little bit different from the line cards, and I'm really enjoying those. And then these are closer to the current pages that I'm working on. I have a little bit of a paint swatch, playing with that. I used the zine, actually as sort of a, I guess a little bit of a pocket there. Really love those fabric flowers. I think I've almost used them all up. And then this is what I've made most recently, this little tag that goes over the top of the journal page, and I use that oval punch. It's giving me a lot more journaling space. I still have to jot some notes from the week and a little bit of collage. I love these raspberry pinks. Stick that right there. Yeah, so I think that's really cute. And I think so simple in terms of all of these little napkin bits. Now, I'm not really sure, this first one, I love this mushroom. I don't know what this is, and maybe you can tell me in the comments. Is it a banner? I don't know. Are these pull apart napkins? I'm not sure, but I've been using those. And then I have some of these Ashland napkins, which I think are a Michaels brand. I got those in a little gift bag. And then this is the key card pocket from a little long weekend that we were just on, that I'm also using as an over-the-top tag. Just getting back from a fun long weekend, a lot of celebrations with family. And look at this, I'm really running out of room. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to do some adjustments. I think because this is a no-sew journal, I underestimated the pages, so I'll have to tie in with the baker's twine maybe another page or so. All right, so let's get going with this so easy, very simple, but I think very sweet, cute napkin ruffles and flowers. Now, you may know this tip already, and I'm not sure where I saw it, but it's definitely not an original idea to me, and that is using tape to pull the backing off your napkin. So some wonderful creative person figured this out, and I've seen it multiple times. Other people do it. So you stick your tape on and kind of give it a little bit of a tug there. I think I ripped it a little, being a little rough here. Pull that off, and then it's as easy as that. You remove your napkin, or actually the backing of your napkin, I should say, and now you have a nice, beautiful, thin piece that is wonderful to work with. It's tissue paper weight. And for this particular project, I decided to cut these first in half the long way, and then into 3 strips. Don't have to be perfect. little messy strips, because you're going to ruffle them up anyway. And I decided to use Fabri-Tac. It was in reach from my desk. And now the simplest thing of all, making them into little ruffles. Roundish for your flower petals, and then lengthwise if you want to make a simple ruffle or border. And that's entirely it. Now I'll make that more of a flower. And what I found as I did this was each one is inevitably different, and some have the nice center that's very dark, and others, you know, you can change it up and add more napkin if you need to, Or you can even add a bit of Posca paint pens if you have them. And then I just scrunch and squish them on and add a tiny bit of glue. But it is just such a sweet little detail. Been having a good play with it. And I don't know, it makes me feel like summer. Because these napkins could equally be at the cookout as well as in my journal. Loving all the summer fruit, by the way. Wherever you are in the world, again, I'm in New England in the state of Connecticut, and I love the seasonal berries we have right now. And I'm actually pretty picky about the winter fruit because it's simply not as good. And right now it's delicious. So we've been having over the weekend, hanging out with family and friends. There were all the berries and watermelon, and oh my gosh, it was fantastic. So there we go. And a little bit on the napkin itself. Again, if you want to add more color, there's a little bit of white up there. Let me get some yellow on there. I know, right? Cannot be easier, but loving it. Haven't done anything with these paper bag pockets at the end. Still not sure and still working on the cover, but really enjoying the June pages and all these little tag toppers. I don't know what you call them. And these sweet napkins. So I hope that gave you a little bit of an idea or inspired you if you have some napkins that have been hanging around in your stash or even at your cookout. I love the colors and a little bit of playful fun. And thanks so much for stopping by the channel. I really appreciate it. I'd love to know again what your junk journaling is like, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.